First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing.
Yo, I want to welcome y'all to another episode of these Just Be a Man About It. Y'all boy Daddy B and Sir G.
Mr. I'm Fitness.
For sure. We coming to you from a special location in ATL tonight. We had to celebrate today. The niece graduated from high school today, y'all, so you know. But it don't stop nothing. We definitely had to get our Freaky Friday on and come to you with this Just Be a Man About It. But we got some special guests in tonight, because it's usually just me and my big bro talking to y'all. Tonight we wanted to talk to some age groups a little bit above us, a little bit below us, but we want to get the aspects of men as a whole. So we're going to be introducing some new people tonight. We're going to have a respectable, distinguished gentleman. We call him Papa Doc. We're going to be representing them 60 degrees or better over here. We also have two young men that will be in their 30s tonight. We also have my little brother, which is the LB Easy, representing the real. I'm sorry, LB Easy. Hands down, y'all know the hit single is coming out, and if you ain't heard it, you must be hanging out around a rock or under a rock. But just know he's in the building tonight too. We also have Polo in the building tonight. Oh, yes, I like you know.
Yes,
and the boy, what you want to go by? What we gonna call the special secret weapon tonight? What he go by? I respect it.
The same old state.
It's all the same. Good. You heard it first. Giving it to you raw. We're going to be having those detailed conversations that we always have from the mindset and the outlook of grown men. So y'all lay around for it and we're going to give it to you raw, dog, and honest like we always do. Just be a man about it.
That's all.
ATL. Want to welcome y'all to Just Be a Man About It. This is that Miami edition. We in Atlanta tonight, baby, representing the graduation of my niece. That's what that red representing, just in case you can't read it for yourself. I'm going to tell you what to say. But congratulations to her. Now, Just Be a Man About It, we got some special guests in the house. It's a family edition, so you got the family, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, blood couldn't make us no closer, man. As y'all know, man, I got Sir G with I Am Fitness around this.
Mr.
I Am Fitness for sure. Got that boy Polo right behind him right here. And welcome you to Just Be a Man About It.
Bro.
Papa Doc.
Whoa. OG.
Yes, the cornerstone of the family. He's in the building tonight. Thank you for being in the building. That boy LB Easy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He's single hands down. You know, he's in the building as well. Got that boy Lamont Stevens. Stennis.
No way.
You know how we do. He's definitely in the building tonight. But I want to thank all y'all for being on Just Be a Man About It. I want to know how y'all feel about relationships. It's 20. It's a different world. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, can everybody tell me your age?
No. I'm 41, man. Just turned 41.
Just turned 41. Yeah. All right. What about yourself?
I'm 38, man.
38 years old. Okay. And you too, Papa Doc?
63. Oh,
63. Man. Okay, that's some wisdom in the building tonight. We're going to learn something tonight. We're going to learn something. For sure.
32.
32 from LB Easy. And what about you?
I'm just getting older.
That boy say nothing but wisdom. Nothing but wisdom.
Oh,
I'll take it. Now, the reason I even asked that question is because with us being in different brackets, different age groups, I guess we deal with different kind of situations in relationships and handle them differently. But on Just Be a Man About It, it's kind of our perspective on relationships.
First of all, you have to define relationship. because I mean, being in a relationship simply can be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, friend on friend with benefits. It can mean a lot of different things.
True.
So when you talk about being in a relationship, define relationship. What is a relationship to you? You understand what I'm saying? I'm married. I'm a married man, been married for 13 years to my current wife. And I'm gonna tell you something, that relationship is a friendship. What we have today is not what I had with my first wife. I had my first wife for 20 years. You understand what I'm saying? But see, I wasn't the man I was today then. So, I mean, when I define relationship today versus the relationship I had 40 years ago when I got married first time, you know, that'll be a different thing what you would call a relationship. So, being the man you are today in the position you are now, how do you define a relationship? Being in a relationship or not being in a relationship? How would you define a relationship?
I mean, I think, like you say, even if you're in a friendship, I mean, it's a relationship, even if you have those friends benefit. But like I said, I'm single. I choose to live a single life, you know, because I've been through that. I've been with the marriages. I've been with the divorces. So it's funny. My take on a relationship is, I think that if we're gonna be real, this is what it is. And I'm gonna speak on my own lifestyle.
That's what we're talking about.
And I'm gonna speak on my own lifestyle. I choose to be single, and I choose to be honest with them straight up front. And I tell them right now, I'm too focused. I don't need a relationship. I've been through that. I've been with the marriages. I've been with the divorces. I've been through all that. So I tell them straight up front, I don't want a relationship, but I will guarantee you, you'll have the best time. And I'll be just like the dude on the side, but you'll never have to worry about me.
So it's
But I'm gonna always make sure you straight. That's my
sidekick kind of brother.
I mean, for real. I'm being for real.
But that's
But I'm being honest though. So now I'm not pulling in nobody's emotions.
Ain't nobody getting
But it's still a relationship because it's still a relationship because you got to have a relationship. You got to have understanding. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the thing, understanding.
And
You gotta have an understanding.
that's the biggest thing. Like anytime it's two or more individuals communicating on a joint venture, that's some type of relationship.
Right.
And that communication, that honesty, but also the truth about how you look, how you view relationships, how you view what path you're trying to go on is very important. Because you may have a situation where the person you're in, like with you, you're saying, hey, I don't mind being on the side.
Yeah, no.
But she may say, I don't want the side, I want you as my man. If that communication is not there, that's when you have those situations of chick getting mad, getting out of pocket, maybe keying your car, causing scenes because they think it's more than what it is when you was honest up front, you just didn't communicate it thoroughly. Or you may just have the chick that tell you straight up, she don't want that either.
Or maybe they this type of chick, the chick that think that they can change you.
Oh, it's a lot of those.
But see, that's the chick that think they can change you type of chick is the ones that end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
Because if you straight up, if you straight up off the top saying, I don't want this, we gonna have this, but I don't want a relationship.
Well, when you say our relationship is basically, all right, you and I go wine and dine, and at the end of the night, if you and I won't get physical, we get physical, but at the end of the night, you go your way, I go my way.
That's it.
No toothbrushes change.
None.
You understand what I'm saying?
Go back to what
but
you
see,
said,
like,
understanding. You
they got
to.
But it go back further than that.
Yeah.
It go back further than that because most women are bred like from birth to feel like they could change them. You understand what I'm saying? Like they feel like, you know what? Yeah, maybe you don't see what I see right now, but they mama teaching them this. But I'm just saying that's on them.
Exactly.
That's on them. But a lot of women feel like that. No matter how you look at it, a lot of women feel like, you know what? Yeah, I know I got a thug. I know I got this. I know I got that. I could change him.
But I could change him.
And inside they feel like I could change him. So, you know, that creates that gap that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate what you're saying, but I have to tell you, we got to define the mamas. Because I know old school mamas don't teach their girls to try to change a man. You know, that's probably some of those mamas in your age category. because the mamas of my daughter, okay, did not teach her to try to change a man. You know, she tried to teach her how to be an independent person, how to speak for herself, think for herself, and be herself. You understand what I'm saying? And whoever the guy that came in the picture, you know, had to bring something to the table. You know, that's the mama that I know. And that's from your mother, which was my first wife, and my current wife. Those old school mamas.
Old school. Right,
old school mamas.
Old
Because
school
they wanted to teach their daughters not to go through what they went through. You know, having a man that didn't put them on the pedestal. The man that didn't be the all he can be type of guy. So now, what they was teaching their daughters is, you be your own woman and let a man come into around your world. You understand what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that what you're saying, but that's a new millennium mama. You understand what I'm saying? Because back in the day, it wasn't about changing a thug. See, because in you guys' area, it's called thuggish. Back in our day, it was called player.
Player.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because my items were super fly.
Super
You
fly.
understand what I'm saying? You know, those are the guys that I wanted to grow up like. I wanted to be the guy that had 2, 3, 4 different girls. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
And they, did what I say without questioning what I say.
True.
You know, but that wasn't the type of man that the woman that I married was looking for. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get into talking about relationship, you get into talking about women, you have to define the woman you with.
Absolutely.
The individual woman you with, you know, define her. Find out what she's about, what her values are. You know, understand? Because we come in there with an idea of who we with, or who we want to be with, but you come to realize before you know it, you got a woman that's smarter than you. You got a woman that's more ambitious than you. You got a woman that wants to do something for herself, and all she needs you to do is to be her support factor. Don't change her. Don't lead her, don't guide her.
For real, let her be.
Let her be, you know? But see, you guys have the better opportunity to do that, because in my day, I was always taught I was supposed to be the breadwinner. You know, I was supposed to be the guy to go out and make the bacon.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, my wife was the one to get the education and to be able to get herself in a position in the event that I can't pull my weight, that she can put her own weight, you know? But that's not the way it is today.
It changed.
You know, today women out there doing their own thing. They setting their own guidelines.
It changed. That's the independent women. That's why everybody scream independent. Independent woman. A woman feel like if a woman got her own, a woman working, she doing everything that she does. You understand what I'm saying? And she feel like she's the breadwinner of the family, whatever. Yes, of course. You know, we stereotype and we say that they're independent women. You know, but at the end of the day, it still fall back to, I go back further than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm young. I'm only 38 years old, but I go back further than that. I feel like, yeah, you may be independent, but you still need some type of guidance. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff that you still can't do. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much money you make. You still need a male presence in your life to help you, to guide you. He don't have to be smarter than you. You understand what I'm saying? But he does have to be a man. You understand what I'm saying? Because those principles don't change.
At some point,
now I want to come. Why do they need that? Why do they need a man in their life?
That's the balance. That's the balance. That's the balance.
The balance of what?
To me, that's the balance of the world. You understand what I'm saying? Like that. Me personally, like a man.
There's you know what I mean? There's no. It just has to be that.
I get what you're saying.
Right.
It's the balance of the world. It's the balance of creation.
That's
because a woman makes a man. A woman that a man loves will make him think twice about doing something stupid he would have done normally.
Right.
So even if it's the way you react, quick to anger, quick to, and you know, something happened and you know, you may handle it this way, but you start getting that woman in your life that's make you say it ain't worth doing.
It ain't worth,
So I think a woman can prevent a war.
Absolutely.
Now, on the other hand, a man should be that stability, should be that protector for her. Yes, it's great to have a woman that's gonna go get her own. No man want a lazy woman. So having a woman that get her own is a great thing to have. But I don't look at it as a negative thing, but nowadays a lot of women feel as if they have to go out here and get it all on their own. Because I put that on, there's a whole generation of new mothers that seen their mother do it on their own, or their father, or their baby daddy, or whatever situation it is, shut the deuces. Right. So they're telling their daughters, you don't need no man, you don't need no man, you don't need no man. Yeah, so they're going out saying they don't need a man. Mm-hmm. I have no problem with a woman feeling like she don't need a man. That's great. But if I'm coming into your life, at least give me the opportunity to prove to you that I can lead. Don't fight me on everything. You
can't fight on everything.
So as long as that balance is there, because a strong woman is a great thing to have. You don't want no weak woman. Because a strong man needs a strong woman.
Right, absolutely. That's what makes every great man that we have had, black man that we have had from the beginning of the time, he had a strong woman beside him. He didn't have no weakling. He didn't have no weakling. You got somebody that's it's like anything. You got somebody get the microphone. And you can push up. She push you when you stop. When you stop, she gonna push you. When she stop, you gonna push up. So you gaining momentum. You growing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And you need that. But I think somewhere along the line it changed. It changed somewhere. You know, like you say that. You know how you grew up and what you seen and how we growing up. You know, for the guys that's around our age. You know what I'm saying? We see things a lot differently. Not too much, but it's still a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a whole bunch of women screaming, independent, I'm independent, I'm independent, I'm independent. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell me you still don't need no man. You independent, but you don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you went, and not to, change subject, even if you went and got with another woman, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was another woman, she's still coming with the fake pins and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere,
that masculinity,
all that comes back to you need a man.
You need a man.
You need a man, man. It's something that you can't do that you need a man. I can't.
But
for real, for us.
But do they need to be in a relationship with a man? That's the thing. Do they need to be in a relationship?
Even if she talking to you,
I know a lot of. What I work at is a lot of beautiful corporate women that do it on their own. Don't have a man, don't want a man.
See,
but even if she talk to you, it's a relationship.
But they still got their what on the side?
They got their thing on the side.
Even if she talking to you, it's a relationship.
She's talking about the relationship.
Like so, it don't matter.
They
got a relationship.
But that's the thing.
She understand that man she got on the side, he's useful.
It's a relationship.
He has to be no matter what.
That's the important thing.
That's the understanding.
The major issue you have with that situation is the fact that a lot of people think a relationship is only one thing.
Right.
They think a relationship is me and this person.
Right.
That's the only relationship. Either we in that or we're not in a relationship at all.
Yeah.
When that's not the case. There's a whole world out there. There's relationships where there's multiple people in one relationship.
What is it, like polygamy or something like that, right?
No, it's two. You can say polygyny, and then polygamy. The difference is polygyny is the fact of a man having multiple women to build the nation. Basically, it's you having these multiple sister wives in the sense that they assist with bringing new life, attending to the home, so on and so forth, and growth. Right. Then you have polygamy that is just simply multiple, so it can be on both sides of the spectrum. But then in those you have subsections in that, and actually I'm in one of those types of relationships, basically. So what it's interesting because you have triads, which is the relationship that I'm currently in, where it's a point of interest. So it's in this case here, it's two girls and a guy in one relationship, kind of thing, and it's that honesty. You have multiple different genres to that. But I feel like a lot of people get so caught up in saying, oh, this is the only type of relationship it is. And it doesn't work for them. Just like you have those women that you work with. And a lot of times, women will tell you if you just allow them to speak. I think the main mistake that a lot of us have is that we don't communicate with the woman. Because if we just had that back and forth, understand what it is, we won't have that issue. It'd be like, oh, that's what you don't want? All right, cool. But we think they want to hear this, so we spit it to them. And sometimes we sell them a dream. We tell them just enough, but keep it back. But a lot of times they're not mad that you did it. They're mad you didn't give them the choice to do it.
Right.
So.
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Hey, I'm a polygamist. For real, and I like that because I'm saying, but I like that because, like you said, and this came straight from a female to me. You know what I'm saying? She said, Greg, I always knew you was there, but I just was waiting on you to realize yourself. Just be honest. She said, you just be honest with them, and that's what I've been doing. When I'm honest and I tell them, that's all, oh, that sounds real nice. Great. But then after that, you go on about your business.
But
you know
see, that's the part that I was talking about earlier when I said you have to define a relationship. And as you've heard 4 different opinions about what a relationship is. You know, and when you define that relationship, and like Michael said, be honest with them, be straightforward, and like you said, just tell them the truth.
Just tell them the truth.
You know, see, because in back in the day, telling the truth wasn't part of the game.
True that.
You know,
exactly. I know.
You told them. You tell them anything but the truth.
You don't admit to nothing. You know, if you touch me on my shoulder, then I'm caught. Until then, it wasn't me. I don't care what people
There's a lot of black men.
Hey, run it back one more time.
No. I'm gonna tell you. Back in the day, there was no truth. That was just simple. You know, everybody got a lie. It was a lie for one reason or another. You know?
Even if you walk down on me, it wasn't me.
But today, you know better. Today you know better, and you know it's not about you anymore. You know, it's about the relationship.
Right.
And in the relationship, there's 1 or 2 people involved, or 2 or more people involved. And then if you have respect for the relationship, then you want to be honest in the relationship. You want that person to have that peace. You want that person to have that trust. You want to be able to get up, walk out the door, leave your cell phone, and when it rings, it ain't no problem.
I can't wait to feel that way though.
You know, hey baby, pick up. You know,
I'm busy right now.
How many of us are in a relationship that the woman has your password?
I ain't got no problem no more.
And see, but I'm just saying.
But it's not the right here.
But understand. I can say to you, the 3 of us in the relationship, that stress not there. See, I don't have to worry about who's calling me. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's a woman gonna be on the end on one of those calls. And on the
one on.
No. I'm gonna tell you. See, because one thing in my relationship today, my wife know I have friends, but I don't have no friends that she don't know something about. You understand what I'm saying? If she has my number, my wife knows her name. You understand what I'm saying? If she doesn't have if she has my number and my wife doesn't know her name, or my wife doesn't know of her, then that's the beginning of a problem.
Absolutely.
See, because why do I have to have a relationship today that she doesn't know about? You know, I travel a lot. I'm going a lot. I mean, whether it's business or whether it's pleasure. If I want to jump on my motorcycle on Friday and I ride out of the house Friday night,
that's it.
And I call her at midnight and say, baby, I'm at a hotel. I'm in Tampa. Get some rest. Call me in the morning. That's the response I'm going to get. 30 years ago,
that's some peace right there.
I wouldn't have made that call. You understand what I'm saying? But 30 years ago, I wouldn't have made that call.
You
know, right? Whatever happened, I deal with that later. Tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and handle this. But you know, I mean, the truth of the matter is that when you go somewhere and you find yourself with freedom, you find yourself want to keep that freedom. You want to keep, I mean, I can go find myself in a 5-star hotel. I'm going to go get me something to eat. I'm going to get me a drink. I'm going to go back to my room. I'm going to take me a shower. I'm going to call my boo, and I'm going to bed. That's what I do today. Now, years ago, And I'm telling you, not so much of 10, 15 years ago. I mean,
He was on. You.
I like that shit.
but today, I told you I'm 53 years old, so if I tell you 15 years ago,
Right.
I was somewhere around your age.
Right.
And
I like that one.
I'm telling you,
That
but
was
you know,
cool.
the thing
I
about
like
it
that.
is, at some point, you want somebody that trusts you.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you say what you say, they take it as it comes through your lips. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. It took me a long time. I mean, like I'm saying, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
15 years ago, I'm telling you, it wasn't always that way. And I applaud the young men, especially you, Greg. I applaud you. 41 years old, I wasn't being honest with nobody.
Yeah, I appreciate
You know, it was all about what I want. It was all about me. It was about my instant satisfaction. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a sister-in-law, and her name was Dolores. This girl married into my family, but she was the only one to come up to me anytime she felt like, "You a selfish son of a bitch." And I'm talking about 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when I was in my 20s and 25, she'll call me out. "You selfish. You selfish." I ain't selfish. If God didn't mean for me to have it, you wouldn't put it in my way. You know, but that was selfish. But today, there's some things that came about that made me think about it.
Grow as a person.
Oh yeah, I know that.
You know, I mean, I got
Well,
some
it's personal.
responsibilities. I got some sons. I got some daughters. I got some granddaughters
That's the
that I
growth.
want to reflect something different
That's the growth.
than that selfish individual. You know, I had people praying for me when I was 20s and my 30s that the prayers didn't get answered until I was in my 40s, my 50s, and maybe in my 60s.
That time.
You might not know when you need it, but
So I mean, but you know, I mean, relationship today, man, ain't nothing more important to me than my family, the people
That's
that
it.
care about me.
that's
Ain't
what it's
nothing
all
more
about.
important to me. And I tell you, I've been on my job for many, many years. I got 30 some odd years of federal service. And I'm gonna tell you something, my job is number 5 on my list of priorities. Number 5. Because every one of my grandchildren, every one of my children, every one of my wife, my God, all comes before.
Everything. If you don't have that understanding with me and you think that you're gonna either get in my way, you gotta go.
Now,
But when you put the little smash game down real proper, it's only gonna be about a week before they come call that phone back.
Man, they gonna
guess
try
what?
anything.
Because guess what? They know you treat them right.
Yep.
I always treat them right. I don't disrespect. I don't call them out their name. I never call a woman out their name. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna make sure you comfortable when you come. I'm talking about I got the feng shui set up. It's just me. It's just me. You gonna come.
therapy.
We gonna back them back. We gonna do that thing. I'm gonna have you a little wine for you. We gonna listen to some nice R&B on there.
And now we're gonna perform.
You gonna perform. I'm gonna have you dance for me while you doing all this and everything. Then I'm gonna put the smash game down and send you back.
Give me your goodie bag. All right, have a nice
And she gonna come back a week later.
And she gonna come back a week later.
Listen what I'm telling you.
Like honestly, like in my situation,
It's
me
the best
and my
thing
girl,
ever, man.
we
The
met.
Have you ever had one that you did that too, that accepted that role?
What?
Oh yeah.
I got.
Oh, yeah.
Have I had one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had
Have I got
several.
one?
I have
It's
several.
not. It's
I got
simply
more than
making it
one
clear
that
where you
accept that
stand, like where your mindset.
The one that told me, to be honest, Greg, on the team for 20 years. Latin.
But you
boom,
know,
on the team.
but you asked that
Boom,
question
and
though.
never
You
come
asked
back.
that question though. But Polo, I'm gonna tell you something.
She done did a life sentence.
Even though I lied to them in the
Just
beginning,
be a man about it.
and
We getting a little deep tonight, and talking about different kind of relationships, not just a relationship. And LB Easy, you were just speaking on something that you personally are going through right now. You said what type of relationship you are in, and And what's the benefits, or I guess the pros and cons? And you gotta tell the brothers how you told your lady you want to try this.
Strong way. Let me say, I didn't tell her. Nah. Honestly, right now we're in a polytriad, which that is a 3-person relationship. And in our case, it will be a FMF, female, male, female, meaning I'm the point and it's 2 females in the relationship.
Sound like a win-win to me.
That's my boy.
Alright, and that's the first response, but let me paint a picture for you.
Strong way.
So you think of all the good times you have with your lady, you know, the things she does, and you're like, yeah. Now let's think about the times when you don't know why she mad, or the times you don't know what you did wrong, or the times why you didn't do this. Now double it. But the main thing about that type of relationship is simply the communication, the honesty about it. You know, having those guidelines. You have some people that will have a quote-unquote open relationship that they do whatever they want. That's not the case.
Right.
With this, it is 3 people committed into that relationship itself. There's no jumping out.
Right.
And sometimes it can go to a quad, it can go further out than that, meaning you all may come together and say, just like how me and my girl made the determination of we like to bring someone else into the relationship. And then as a group, you date that other individual. So it's an interesting factor, but in that case, like if it's me, say for instance when you meet a young lady, it's just you.
Right.
So it's what you like, da-da-da. But when you and your young lady is meeting another young lady, it's what you both like. So you have to come to the same page. What are we looking for?
Right.
What are we looking at? You know, a dude like, man,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you bring the right person in.
You know, but she may want more than that. She may want more of a foundation, but it doesn't always have to be a sexual on the full spectrum of them two. Sometimes it may be that way. But if it's in a situation of them just being fluent, meaning at any time the feeling is there, they may go into that action. But most of the time it's just tribal living, meaning 3 incomes into the household.
Must be nice.
You know, 3 incomes in the household, share responsibilities.
And they want to work willingly?
Yeah, you know, it's like, just imagine those times we like, man, I'm off from work late and we need to cook dinner. Oh, well, she's already off. All right, she's cooking. Or didn't have time to clean up. We got people coming over. Oh, I can go ahead and do that while y'all take care of this. It's just like how you have that partner in your relationship with your significant other.
So it's 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
2 of y'all.
Yeah.
More hands.
More hands in the bell.
More hands.
More hands.
Get more things.
You gotta buy more toilet paper. You gotta buy more toilet paper too.
Right.
But that's basically what it is. So in my situation.
Now, how long have you been in this situation?
It's been almost a year now.
Okay.
If not a year.
Now, was it something that you introduced her to, or was it something you both looked into at the same time? How did that unfold the first time?
Of course, I presented the
of course.
the situation. No, but I presented it in an honest factor. Meaning, I knew I didn't want to dog her out. I didn't want to go out there and do X, Y, and Z in these streets, make her look stupid.
Yeah.
So I explained where I was coming from. Because prior to her, I didn't have a relationship for years. I was just living life.
Yeah.
And the first thing she said was no. Like, no, why would I do that? Like, well, that's what I'm explaining to you. I haven't done anything wrong to you or wronged you, but I'm just explaining this to you. And later on, we just had a conversation about being honest. If you can't be honest with the person you love about what you want, about what you look for, and I started just asking her, what is the things that you want with everything like that? And then she asked me and I explained it to her. And it's right before I was going to the studio. I still remember that day because I ironed my clothes. And we brought it up and she just looked at me. And I said, all right, well, I'm about to get ready to go. Gave her a kiss, left for the studio. Came back a couple hours later, she's on the laptop. And I'm like, what you doing? She said, I'm just researching. Researching what? Polytriads. Oh, really? You know, and that's when the conversation started. And it took about 3-4 months from there to kind of get to the idea of where we decide we want to go with it and all our rules, guidelines. And then it's just been going from there. So, yeah.
Now, you know, I have to say, I'm sitting here damn near in awe.
I see you over there.
I am.
I saw the little smirk. I wasn't sure if that was those proud
Let
smirk.
me tell you, I seen over there with a proud man over there.
Like he was proud, like,
No, but
my son talked somebody into this.
But see, no, but let me explain to you why. Let me explain to you why. My son, this is my youngest son. This is my baby boy, okay? And let me explain to you why. He said that all the men in his life, every man that he known in his life were players of some sort. Now, and we had to give the gab. But that didn't come just by osmosis, okay? These are the things that were said to us. You're a chroma man. You this, you that. And I said it to my boys, Rock, and I said it to, and my brother said it to his boys, and my father said it to me. My grandfather said it to my grandfather, my father. My great-grandfather said it to him. You understand? So we were always bred that we were supposed to have several women. But there was not one time that anybody ever said, have a conversation with them. Make it all right with them. Now, how did my son come from 4 generations of chroma men and figure this out?
And display his talent.
I am in awe. I truly am, and I respect that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. This one here, he's kind of like following my footsteps career-wise. He don't know it yet, but he kind of like following my footsteps career-wise. But I got a lot of respect for what I've just learned from him tonight. You understand what I'm saying? See, because I'm gonna tell you something. Rock, I'm the senior Elsman here, but I'm actually learning.
But you know why?
You know?
It's because, and just like I said, I had a conversation with the female that told me to just be honest. She said because you're still living in a traditional role.
But
you've been bred as a society.
Greg, I was told
you're supposed to be in this type of relationship. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was a flight attendant, right?
Just that. You know what I mean?
Greg, you remember I was a flight attendant. You remember I traveled around the world with some of the most beautiful women you can imagine on an airplane. And I lied to all of them from every nation, and I got them all. And I remember a girl.
And you could have had them all.
From Canada telling me, just be honest. I remember telling this story to my son. I met this girl from Canada on a flight. She came to visit me in Miami. And while she came to visit me in Miami, I was on a flight. So my daddy, she stayed at my daddy's house. Right?
I like this shit already.
Well, by the time I got back off the flight, she was no longer my girl. You understand? I'm telling you, this is the type of life that we've led. And you know, I ain't holding against my pop. Because she was like 20-something years old, and my pop was like in his 50s.
You don't know what this movie.
Pop.
I just need you to sit down and listen.
Don't leave your girl around me.
And my dad used to always, one of the things my dad said, my dad always said to me and my brother, don't ever test your woman by leaving a swinging dick around her.
Man, that got to be the truth.
Man, for real.
No matter who your woman is, how much she love you, don't trust a swinging dick around your woman.
For real.
Because somebody's dick is a little bit larger than yours.
Hold on, you know what? Hey, you know what I said that, Rock? JT Money. Put shit past no hole. No, that was the book, right? That was the diary. That was the pimpin' diary. Used to be in the Chevy. JT Money. All the time. JT Money.
Don't come to my house and ain't home.
What?
Shout out to that legend JT Money, boy. Legend 305 took us out of that booty shaking world and let us nigga know, boy, we about that pimping down. For real, much love to JT Money, man. I know you're gonna be on the show soon, man. So you know, just be a man about it.
Jam.
Damn right, boy. JT Money, Poison Clan.
Nigga with some class.
Where the speakers drop on?
Know that. She gonna drop that bomb and it's
You
over.
hear that siren? You know what's coming, boy. Pack down, baby. Hey, the baby pack down, though, Rock. Remember the baby pack down? Hey, we used to have, boy. We used to be live back in the 92 now. That homestead.
Right.
Homestead.
Just want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Lamont, appreciate it. LB Easy, definitely in the building. Thanks for speaking on it. Papa Doc, came to drop some wisdom, learn something new tonight.
And last one, real cold. I like that.
Over here.
You got some stories for days. You gonna see that face plenty of times. Don't just be a man about it. You got the Don Polo himself in the building. Appreciate it. Straight out of New Orleans, dropping that jewel on us.
Yeah.
And we got Mr. I Am Fitness himself, GP in the building. You know
it, baby.
Just be a man about it. 2018. We appreciate y'all coming through, and again, we always gonna always be a man about it.
Tonight,
always remember, don't need no swinging.
Hey, we got one thing we learned today.
That's it.
One big major thing we learned today. Say it again, Dad.
Don't leave no swinging dick around your woman.
Not one.
Just be a man about it.
Alright.
3 blunts in, my friend right behind me saying, nigga, go in. I hate to admit, profession's a bitch, but I'm not, so I kept smoking. As I chug down this 5th beer, that's a double shot, bring that bitch here. I ain't drunk as fuck, but I'm drunk as fuck. Got the mix and dark and that clear. We just smoke, drink, repeat. Bitch, just do it, don't stop, don't think. Now that I think about it, it's been a half an hour since the last time that you blinked. Once I'm in my zone, looking for one that I can take home, so I don't send a text to my petty ex. I told my friends to hold my phone. Shit, gassing up with my friends, fill that cup up to I see you with your hands out. Bitch, put your hands down. If you didn't fuck with me then don't fuck with me now. If you didn't fuck with me then don't fuck with me now. I see you with your hands out. Bitch, put your hands down. I've been grinding, working on these fucking verses for some years. Now they say I'm on my way, check GPS, I'm almost here. Went from long nights to longer nights, but fuck it, I don't care. Either road show or studio, I keep one in me. Money on my mind like I'm doing handstands at the bank. Stay, I'ma let I go hard in the pain. If you ain't with the movement, get the fuck out the way. Cause it's go time, nigga, full speed, no brakes. Drop the first take, make noise, speed one. Drop gay bait, nigga thought I was done. Educated, innovative, boy, pay attention, not the forte, mate. I remember when most shit was not in our budget, but now we in motion, so now we like pour it up and keep sipping. I ain't even tripping from the birds to the nigga with the work in the kitchen. Money over bitches, only focus to get it. If a nigga say different, then I ain't fucking with him. First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. I see you with your hands out. Bitch, put your hands down. If you didn't fuck with me then don't fuck with me now. If you didn't fuck with me then don't fuck with me now. I see you with your hands out. Bitch, put your hands down. I'm not angry or upset, I'm simply just venting. Not thirsty for your attention, that shit not even tempting. You keep swag, I keep fresh. You keep the fame, I keep the check. My brother taught me always keep the text. And don't run up if you wanna keep the checks. Like bam, y'all know who I am. Don't ask about no lame niggas, cause they ain't allowed around here. See, it's day counted to the death of me. Real niggas to the right and left of me. Only with day ones I share my weed. Are you rapping that nigga? Get your own trick. C305, that's home. But I got love for the O. Cause they showed me love when I was getting on, when the rest of the world said no. Now the rest of the world say go. Cause now they fuck with my flow. On Instagram with your main bitch, but you probably be beside her. Let's go. First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. First First they said I couldn't, then they said I shouldn't. Never scared to get this bread. I built my team and kept it pushing. I see you with your hands up. Bitch, put your hands down. If you didn't fuck with me then don't fuck with me now. If you didn't fuck with me then don't fuck with me now.